Hello and welcome back to another episode of Shapeless Skyrim, our questing, modding, and adventuring love letter to all things Skyrim. I'm Tori.
I'm Tyler. Last time on Shapeless Skyrim, we delved into a few mining cities where some slight adjustments were made. And now this time, whereas the previous mod was vanilla and invisible, we're going for flashy this time in the big cities of Skyrim.
Right, so more city expansions, but this one's going to be bigger, flashier, more readily knowable, or
in your face
changes. That's a good way to put it. So Tyler, let's get right into it.
I bet you can't tell me where we are. None of this looks recognizable, does it?
No, but it is one we saw last week as well. This is a
new
way better
entrance to Dawnstar.
Yes,
Again,
thank you.
You would not have seen this previously.
Nope, and this is thanks to our mod, hot out of the gate, only mod of the day, The Great Cities by Soldierofwar.
The Great Cities of
Faber. It's immediately in your face.
Like lots of
changes.
detail.
For one, it has a city entrance.
It has a
never
legit city entrance like this. It's, again, we're going to find it with all of these. These are meant to be giant cities. These are meant to be like capitals. These are meant to be like trade places.
Or in this case, it's meant to be a hub for docks, like for all the boats coming in.
I want you to give me a little side-by-side here, Tori.
Okay.
Of old Dawnstar versus new Dawnstar.
Yeah, it's a radical change. You can see it not only in the entrance, but if you go down by the docks down there too.
Yeah, it added boats.
So there was
real boats. This is a real
dock
trading port
and a single boat. And now there's bigger boats. There's multiple boats. There's way more docks coming off, and there's like crates and storage hubs for all of the goods that will be importing and exporting from this major port hub.
And we're gonna find that everything was built super lore friendly.
Yes.
They were specifically, like, they didn't just add the same things to every city.
Right.
It was specifically tailored, whereas this city has new, like, just gates to keep the storage that they're unloading from the boats, like all the goods that they're bringing in. In another city, you'll find fortification. It's not a trade hub. It's meant to be a well-guarded area, and it's so different between all of them.
Right. And it all works so well too.
It
looks gorgeous. It's so well put together.
It's so well put together, and in Dawnstar at least, no frame rate issues.
Yeah, it's running
none whatsoever.
Smooth as butter right here. And if
granted, we do have FPS motherload.
We do still have that on. Does good work. And yeah,
does God's work.
If we go right over here too, like there's
like a little
like entrance to the port, almost like for ships coming in. There's
like
gonna be
a guard could watch
fire.
Here.
Yep, guards are going to be able to watch, and there's going to be fire to kind of like, have a beacon in the darkness.
Like,
ooh, band name I call it.
That's I've heard better.
All right, well, everyone's a critic, but I love this. Dawnstar's never looked this good.
Yeah, no, and what I was interested in is that I haven't seen any other mods work on Dawnstar. Like, not like, oh, they're made, but they don't work. Like
That's a really low ceiling, by the way.
Like, I haven't seen many mods take hold of Dawnstar. Like, because with all of these, they're kind of undesirable places that you don't find yourself. I would say that almost all Skyrim players almost always find themselves in Whiterun and Solitude.
Riverwood. Like, if it is a small town, like Riverwood's one of the best ones, obviously.
Exactly.
And it makes these watch area so much more desirable. Like,
there's
ladders
little beacons throughout the city.
So that they can light the torch.
The beacon is lit!
Gondor calls for aid!
Will you ride with me?
No.
I love this. Look at more gates. I love a good wall.
You give me a good... Her arm is trapped in there. You're going to have to cut it off 127-hour style. Let's go.
It's like when you stick your finger in a car door. That's one of the worst pains there is.
Yep. Oh, it's just... Ugh. Tyler, Dawnstar looks amazing. It's never looked this good.
No,
and it's never been such a desirable place to go.
And It's so fitting, is what I love. Look there's like a carriage there with goods from the boats. Yep. Like this is a trade hub now.
Bring it out into the greater world.
There's a watchtower. Like this is a city that needs to be defended by bandits, by...
Right. It's an actual city that has like reasonable protection.
Should the Spriggans band together, all hope is lost.
There you go. The official stance. Tyler, we've got a couple other cities to check out with this mod, so why don't you say we hop over to the next one?
I would love to hop on over.
Okay.
I'd love to hop on pop.
No, okay.
Let's check out Winterhold. Let's stay in the wintry region.
Sounds good.
Right off the bat, you immediately see all the changes made with Winterhold. Like this is similar as you might remember, we had an episode called The Runes of Winterhold.
Right, yep.
Very similar, but very... It's just as detailed. Yeah. It's like an alternate take on it, and actually, I think it is more expansive.
I think so as well.
Like, look, we have like a little abandoned stable here, kind of.
Yep.
We still have all the like. What I love is that
the Great Collapse still happened.
Yes, I love that they took in account that the Great Collapse still happened.
Yep.
But we still have these. Like, it wouldn't have just crumbled. This was a grand city. These are towering gates.
Yeah, actually, the description for this one is really good. The first time you entered Winterhold, you probably thought it was nothing more than a little village. When you advance through the story, you learn that Winterhold was once an epic city, but most of it fell into the sea after a massive event known as the Great Collapse. If you compare the lore to the city in-game, it just doesn't seem right. Winterhold is an ancient place dating back to the First Era. It was founded by Shalador the Archmage, the same man who created the infamous Labyrinthian. And it goes on and has more stuff, but basically this was a grand city. This was the home of mages across all of Skyrim. This is where magic was practiced.
It's got a Windhelm kind of feel to it now.
It does. And I think that has to do with just like, it's built in the wintry regions. You need hardy stone on the outside of your buildings, I don't know if, there's a lot of thatched roofing going on, but...
It was built by mages. You got a giant mage statue. And over here, you can see the areas, over here, kind of untouched. However, over here, they have the same stonework, but Great Collapse. Look at that.
Crumbling. It's falling over the edge.
Crumbling. You could see there was a
marketplace
over here? A marketplace over here. You can see all the...
And even it expanded how much the collapse touched.
It built part of Winterhold near the college, underneath it. There's a crypt almost over there.
Yep.
Some houses over there. This was not there before. This expansiveness of Winterhold, sure, that's an unusable area. However, it's lore friendly. It just builds what would have been.
Right. It's the environmental world building, the storytelling that comes from the landscape around Skyrim, and that's part of...
there's a new kind of graveyard kind of thing here.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that, what Winterhold lacked before, a fully functioning watchtower. Now, we got it, baby. We are in it to win it.
Oh, you're right. It had no defenses, really.
No, and now... We got a cute little guard barrack.
Nice. Okay, so single bed.
Single bed for the one person that would be on duty keeping watch.
The posted guard. And then can we go up top
ladder
too?
All the way up.
Oh, yeah, we can. And here we are. And this actually is integrated so that the guards, as you can see, that guy right there, the guards patrol this area. They are fully integrated to use this mod in their routines.
Winterhold is no longer just a few fucking dainty houses over here.
Yeah, two burned houses and then an inn and a shop.
You can see where the walls were built everywhere. This city was completely surrounded. It was you can just by looking at it over here, you can imagine that this was a guarded city. It almost kind of reminds me of the cities from Attack on Titan, how they're circular based.
Never seen it.
Oh,
but. Yeah, I mean now it's the size of Windhelm. It's got this grand there was shopping and culture.
See that jump?
That was good. It was a good jump.
That was a Spider-Man jump.
I want to play Spider-Man PS4.
Oh, bigly.
Yeah, it looks great. I love all of the detail put into this. The way that some of it's been rebuilt, but so much of it was just unsalvageable. And
they built it destroyed. I loved that.
Yeah, and you can see you
can tell this person very clearly
people
loves Skyrim.
Right. Yeah. Just incredible.
They love the Elder Scrolls.
Yeah. They like to build the lore and make it what the game kind of should have been, or
look at another little like marketplace here among this grand mage statue.
Too many good things to say about this.
Really, I think this one might be my favorite.
I think it might be my favorite as well.
It totally changes the feeling of it.
It totally changes. It gives you a whole new sense of appreciation.
A sense of like height too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, this would be big as fuck.
A sense of grandeur that you didn't get before coming into the home of mages in Skyrim. Like that is a prestigious thing. This is the prestigious College of Winterhold.
Exactly. This would be intimidating as shit almost.
Yep.
Like these grand statues. Love it. Love it.
So much detail. Get this, explore for yourself. Tyler, let's hop over to the next town. Now, Tyler, one of the most undesirable places in all of Skyrim, and I think this is like
this is widely renowned.
Widely renowned is Morthal.
It's disgusting.
It's boring. It's a gross place. Not a good landscape.
There's literally nothing. You go there to cure vampirism, and that's it.
Yep. But the Great Cities changes this so drastically. So immediately,
we already have city walls.
So the thing about Morthal is it's the capital of Hjalmarch. Like it should have some sort of fortified city defenses. Like as the mod description says, Riverwood is more protected than this. That's crazy. Like this is a capital of Hjalmarch. Like.
And, like, you can see the disarray it's in because of how poor the town is now, but, like, it's still, there's remnants of it. And it feels like, just immediately, like, I don't recognize it. Like, it feels totally different.
Yeah.
There's more docks. There's this kind of, like,
market
a trader
stands.
Outpost.
Yep. Carriages and everything. And, like, of course, the buildings are all the same. Like, there's some additional structures, but all of the main buildings are pretty much the same.
And, look at this. This is my favorite detail. A drawbridge. A fucking drawbridge, so this acts as a moat.
Yep. And separates the wood mill there.
Genius.
Yep. Got some little fencing around there.
Exactly. You can see it right here. Just the fencing, how much better it makes it look.
Yeah.
Like if someone were to try to siege the city by sea.
Yep. If someone's going to come rowing their canoe down that stream with a couple men and bows and arrows, they're protected, kind of.
They kind of protected.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I like the
watchtower.
The little boat sitting over there, like a little kind of docked boat. It's cool.
Dangerously close to the mill.
Dangerously close, yeah. But
that's going under at some point.
But yeah, you can see they extended the docks out here a little bit more.
Almost kind of like a protected boat enclosure.
Yep.
Like it visually, like yes, it looks different. It's not as different as the other cities, but it's more of a feeling that you kind of have to get when you're playing it.
It definitely is a feeling.
Just these fortifications of...
It feels better. It feels more protected.
And again, guards use this place.
It feels
guards are integrated.
Less poor, less crappy.
Yeah, it just feels like, oh, I can go here. And this is almost like a Venice kind of setup now. Like, it doesn't look as good, but it's a city on the water.
It's a city that has a river that cuts in the middle of it. So it's like, why would the people not have...
It's a prettier place.
Boats. Yeah, it's a way prettier place. It has a bit more like...
I want a man
sort of
in a
bustling
striped shirt. Like rowing
and
that.
Singing to you?
Yeah. Like what are those boats called?
Gondolas?
Gondolas. I want a man in a gondola right here, and he's just like Iedo Venezia.
Man in a gondola band name, I call it.
Fuck!
Taking all the good ones. You're gonna have nothing left.
Ooh, just a little gated sewer thing here. That makes sense. It makes sense.
It does all the things that make sense. The little details, the little things that just make the town come to life so much more than it did before. It's insane how much
capsized boats here, some landed boats.
A handful of details, a little bit more love and care put into it, and a city that was once the worst city in the game
is now like just having that
place
like
you would want to come to.
Backdrop to it.
Yeah. Like, there were things that could have been pulled from it, and this mod just injects so much more life into Morthal.
I'm not entirely unconvinced that they just ran out of time for Morthal, and Soldierofwar is just Todd going back and fixing it.
Todd's just pillaging the game to make it what he wanted it to be.
That's why he allowed mods.
Yep. He's all modders.
Yeah. It just works.
It just works.
It just works.
Again, it just works.
And again, it just works.
It feels different. Like it's still kind of a shithole, but it's a lovable shithole now.
It's definitely a place I would much
I don't
would
think
be much
anyone
more
uses
eager to
this
come
though.
to.
I do not think anyone uses this.
Yeah,
outpost.
I wish there's a little more hustle and bustle in the town here, but
That could be a future project, like of almost like the mod that just adds more NPCs.
Yep.
Like adding
like the additional population,
adding some
increased population.
some merchants over here would be great. And
Doing
look,
something-
there's just a little just a shipment. There's a nice rug.
guard.
I'd buy that rug. He's
Just go
trying to tow
around,
it.
buddy. He's like, I'm not a pussy.
Come on, this way.
Come
Come here. Come here.
This train has one more stop, and I think we should go check it out.
Choo choo, baby.
Now, Tyler, welcome to the final city here, offered by the Great Cities mod, and it is Falkreath.
Yes, as the sign would denote, this is Falkreath.
Yep.
And already
Got
a
some-
much better entrance. Like all of these places are still kind of in ruin, but
But, I mean, Falkreath was never, I mean...
Falkreath was always kind of like embedded in the forest.
It felt like it wanted to be Riverwood really bad or something. You know what I mean?
They were just like, well, I mean, they kind of got a good thing going on over there. Why can't we do that?
We're just gonna be like that. But fortification, defenses, there's stables right out front there. It's just it adds those details that are like, yeah,
Like,
this is
it's
what a city would
within a city.
have.
Yeah, like it's within.
We're
a
going to
city.
protect the citizens. We're gonna the guards have to patrol something. It's not gonna just be a group of houses with like a couple guys in armor. And
Yeah.
as you can see, the
I love that they closed off the cities.
Yep.
I just love it.
the Jarl's quarters and then the guard barracks and all that now blocked off. Like this is the government area. This is where the guards train. This is not for the common folk to just wander
Did they change
into. This
the
is
color of this?
It's the jails. Purple? No, it was always purple.
Oh my god, I've never I guess the banners weren't there before, but it looks great.
Yeah. And it's a cool purple too.
Yeah, it is a really cool purple.
Yeah, and it's just ooh. Did you see that? Over. Yeah, look at this. Holy
So it does
shit.
go all the way around.
Yep, the walls build
It's
they're-
actually defended.
Yep.
I was thinking earlier, like, well, what if they just try and get in from this way?
Yeah.
Nope.
Not
Not happening.
Nudges, and there you go. You have the gatekeeping. So, like, yes, the river still flows through the city. Like, you still have that source of water and all that kind of stuff, but it's now better protected. It's got the gate there. Just
God,
details
this is
on
a really
details.
thin staircase, and I am not good at those.
Little bridge. This is beautiful. This is so
This
well
looks
done.
so good.
It's so well done. It's crazy.
Look, another gate over there. Like, it goes all the way around the city.
Yep, it is a fully protected city. Now, like it should be, right?
It would just make sense.
It just works.
It just works.
And I think that gate was always there, but not in this form.
No, it didn't have the bridge going over the top of it, and I
Not
think
these,
I
like,
think it was
larger
different.
stone walls.
I think it was one of those, like, log fences.
Yeah, it wasn't a gate.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but now it's a stone gate, and it's a big.
And look at,
wooden
I
swinging
love
door.
this too, that the Jarl's quarters are completely surrounded.
Yep.
There is one entrance, and that is where the guards go in.
Right. It's for the guard. This isn't for the common folk. It's for the guards. It's for the
And
prison.
everything was slightly shifted around, and
Yep.
oh wow,
Little
some-
fence around the
blacksmith
blacksmith area over here.
It creates a little path. I love it.
It's so well done. It really makes all of these mods or all of these cities
Feel better.
feel way better. You want to go there. You want to explore what they have to offer now. And there's just so
It's
many
not just
more
the shitty-
little details packed in.
And
It's
I
not
love-
just a copy paste.
I love that they took the shitty places, because like Whiterun, Windhelm,
Sorry,
Like-
my iPad.
Solitude, like those are all in shape. They're all defended. They're all
Right.
still there. They didn't need to change those. Whereas these ones, it brings them up to par with the rest of the cities.
Right, you can see, and yes, it is still a small town. It's not as grand as Solitude or something like that. It just works.
It just works. And another great detail of
Yep.
this is the graveyard was expanded.
Yep. Falkreath
Oh, look
known
at that.
for its huge graveyard, and now it's even bigger.
So like, oh, we got someone praying over here, but like,
Dude, look at that
it
gravestone.
used to be just a small plot of this land, where now it wraps all the way around here, goes all the way back.
all the way back.
Look it's huge, and there's a crypt.
Yep, they added a crypt.
Like,
It's built right into the city. The wall, it works with the walls. It's just,
I love me a good wall.
yeah, build that wall.
Build that wall 2018.
This modder built that wall, and it looks good.
And they are going to make Falkreath great again.
Oh, yeah. And
and it's just so good.
I know. I can't get over it. And the crypt is it's nothing.
We'll go in there. Yeah. The crypt is a crypt. It's not a dungeon with Draugr filling the fucking place.
This is a city. It's not going to have a multi-tiered thing that leads to a big boss fight. It's a crypt.
Just looking at this graveyard now, it's so much better.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh yeah, 5 people have died here.
Well, Falkreath was known for being like, we've had so many deaths during the Great War or whatever it was. And now there's actually a number of gravestones and a size that reflects the loss that this city has faced.
What is he doing?
He's building.
Is he chipping away at the wall?
He's trying to...
Is he trying to get rid of the wall?
Don't touch my wall.
No one's breaking down my wall 2018.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
You know what? Let's just brush it off. Just brush it off. What are you going to do, T? What are you going to do?
We got poison. Hello.
Your hands to yourself.
Yep. Will do.
Oh, my God. Way too quick. Uh-oh. Well, good news is there's a lot of graves around. All right, into the crypt.
Dip, 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 dip. Here's the crypt.
Yep. And like
It's
you
a
said,
crypt.
it's a crypt.
It's a crypt. Oh.
I mean, it's an expansive crypt.
With a lot of dead people.
Yeah. But, you know, this town has seen great
These are the
loss.
people...
We know that. Wait, maybe it is a dungeon.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, maybe...
We didn't see this prior.
I thought we had checked out the entire crypt, too. Well, maybe this is a lot more than we thought. Okay, so we're still a crypt.
Still a crypt.
But...
With... Oh.
Huh.
And I'm stealing from the dead.
Sure are. You know, that's... They're not going to do anything about it.
Okay, so it's still not like flooded with Draugr. My God, it does keep going.
We missed that entrance, and it turns out that we definitely should have, or shouldn't have, because it's
some offerings.
There's a lot more.
Yeah. Oh, this is great.
If you want to get rich quick, come to Falkreath and rob.
Now
the
it
dead.
makes more sense that they did have a lot of dead, so they like, in addition to the graveyard, they needed this crypt as extra dead space.
Yeah, because there's only so much space in the town where you can put gravestones and all that kind of, like, you just need to have...
Looks like they're expanding over here.
Shelving units for dead bodies.
Every store has to, like, by law, they're at least required to have 6 dead people.
Yep.
Just to carry some of the load.
You just gotta spread it around town.
Spread that dead.
Spread that dead, band name I call it.
Not that mad about that one.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't one of the best ones, but at least I've got it trademarked now. Tay trademarked that for me, and now it's mine.
You have to fix it in a tangible medium.
This is a tangible medium.
I don't know if it would count. I don't know if that would hold up in court.
I would walk in, they'd be like, "Are you Tori, co-host of Shapeless Skyrim?" And they'd be like, "Let's get right into it." And they'd be like, "Oh my God."
He said the thing.
He said the thing.
Okay. Mistrial.
Given that whoever's in the jury is one of our 12 fans.
Hey, but we got 12 of them.
Nah? No, I mean
Possibly
a 12-year-old fan.
I don't think they can be up for jury duty.
Well, we'll change the laws.
We'll get rid of that.
Let's get out of here.
The number of graves in this cemetery never decreases.
Well,
That's how graves work, pal. You should know that. You clearly work here, idiot. So, Tyler,
doofus.
This has been honestly one of my favorite mods. I want to keep it on. It makes the city so much better. It brings so much life and
I want
so
to go to
more.
these cities now.
Yeah, I want to see everything that... Like,
hey, look,
just
a cabbage cellar.
My cabbages!
With probably cabbages.
Loads of cabbages. But I'm a big fan of this. Get it. Check it out for yourself. You're not gonna regret it.
You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Now, Tyler, what do you say we call it for today?
I say we get the fuck on out of here. I don't think we've dropped any Fs this episode.
Well,
any F-bombs.
Now we're
at
lose
1.
all of our... Dude, it's the adpocalypse. Didn't you know that?
Fuck. We're losing. See you next time.
Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Shapeless Skyrim. If you have any mods you'd like to suggest, any changes you'd want to see made to the show, or you just want to say hello, you can do that on Twitter. I will be at Lurking Lion.
I will be at Subtly Cool, or you can contact everyone if you have any questions, if you have any, anything you want addressed or anything, that's the best place to contact is at Shapeless Gaming or in the comments section. We'll get back to you. We'll make sure nothing goes unanswered. Drop us a comment.
And until next Tuesday, thanks for watching.
Please drop us a comment.
Yeah.
I'm so lonely.
I want to talk to anyone.
Anyone will do. Just please be my shrink. Just in the YouTube comments. I'd love to hop on pop.